Hello and welcome to a somewhat new video series I'm planning on doing. This will be me, Pradeep Thomas, going on little things about things in gaming or other media, what I really want to talk about. First things first, I should apologise for the inactivity of this channel recently. After a toasterware explosion, we lost a lot of recordings. This will be the first one. Hopefully we'll be back and active soon. Right, anywho, I think I'm going to talk about this time is, does social justice really have a place in gaming? And I don't mean that in terms of the sexistic gaming, but like, if they're censoring and removing things, us as gamers, is that fair to us? Like, I'm a gamer, and I'll probably explain why in the next DPAD podcast episodes. If you're listening to this, you should give that a listen. This is the thing. Anyway, social justice is weird because they claim they're for equality rights for everyone, but as it stands now, it's persecution of straight white guys, and that's horrific. I'm devout egalitarian. I want everyone should be equal. No one should be above another person by birth, whether it be class, race, sexual orientation. No one is above another person, no matter what. But this social justice culture is a female supremacist movement and all these other things, which is why I support Gamergate, why the podcast supports Gamergate. But anyway. But does it have a place in gaming? Because gaming has always been free, right? It's never been something to be policed. It's never been something that you should look at and pick out individual little snippets here and there to dissect and analyse. It's something that's been free for everyone, and that's something I've been proud of. I was introduced to gaming at 4 years old. My first ever game I was given to by my dad. Gaming is something I feel very passionately about, which is why I support Gamergate, because gaming has shaped me as a person and has a huge bearing on how my life has gone down, really. But modern day social justice sorry for the ticking in the background, I'm trying to sort things out. Anyway, modern day gaming culture has become three really distinct groups. You've got the social justice warriors who are going to campaign and complain to get whatever they want. You've got the people who are against the social justice cause, and there's people who just want to enjoy games. And the people who are against social justice and the people who really just want to sit back and enjoy games tend to go hand in hand. This is the thing, gaming is about fun. You know what? Have as much identity politics or crap as you want, as long as the games are still enjoyable from a storyline, from a gameplay standpoint. But the moment you, because it offends you or a minority of the people who will be buying the game, want something banned, I will never support you. This is why. Because if something a few people will hurt them by, are going to get offended by something that's going to bring millions of people joy and entertainment, I will never support you ever, because it's just, how much joy and fun are you taking away from people who I'm going to put that there. My first ever game was Pokemon Blue, and you couldn't choose if you were a boy or a girl in Pokemon Blue. And if that today would be called sexist and the game wouldn't be allowed to be released. If that game hadn't come out, I don't think I'd be the person I am today. Honestly, gaming it's a big thing, and it's not something to be played off. It's something for everyone, and I think everyone has a place within gaming. But I don't believe you should force other people to try and enjoy what you're enjoying. It's wrong, it's not right. That is the most bigoted thing on the planet. To force other people to join with your ideology because your ideology has to be the only thing. And it's horrible. Until a few years ago, actually. A few years ago. I probably would have become an SJW if I hadn't taken a step back and looked at what I was going to be pulled into. I don't want to be involved in something that toxic that it rips itself apart in order for what it sees as what's right for it. A supremacist movement. I can't comprehend that. I've done the political compass. I'm a less leaning libertarian, but mainly centralist. If need be, I think I can dredge up the image. I'm not sure if I still have it. Oh, no, I'll just take the test again. But this is before someone dare call me right wing. But it's just... I can't get over that. I think social justice at its barest form should be there. Because you can't have a game which is clearly just going to spread horrific ideas. But I mean, as in, a game which legitimately makes the Nazis look like great people without, a storyline reason. Because you need to have story to go into things. That's something that irritates me. These social justice warriors, they don't want characters for women or people of colour or LGBTQ. What they want is Mary Sue's. They want these flawless people that can do no wrong. And I don't want that. I want characters to have flaws, weaknesses. I don't mean just in gameplay point. I mean in personality-wise. I want to have flaws, weaknesses, be developed, be interesting. That's probably why one of my favourite game series, Blaze Blue, is one of my favourite game series. There's no one who is Mary Sue. There's no one who can do no wrong except for Terumi, because Terumi is the most glorious creation of mankind. But it's everyone has something going on in there which makes them a deep and interesting character. There's a lot going on in the story. The gameplay is fun. It's one of the best game series, in my opinion. Feel free to debate against me why you think it's not in the comments. I'm open for debate. But no, it's fun. It's great. A game I will probably never like, which isn't even out yet, is Revolution 60, because it looks like the women aren't going to have any character. It's going to be a dull SJW fest, but I mean, look who's making it. Britannia Wu is not... I'm going to keep on calling Britannia, Brianna Wu. Well, that Wu and Macintosh are the epitome of social justice culture. That's what they want the world to be like. Woos and Macintoshes. Yeah, but it's just... I think social justice has a small place in gaming, but overall gaming should be free. Gaming is an art form where it allows people to express themselves in ways that no other media can. It's an interactive experience that other people are going to enjoy, and I don't want every game to be an art project. Fez. That's the example of how that can go wrong. Sorry, I just bumped my knee off the table. This is very off the cuff, I'm sorry, but I honestly disgusted at all these people that want this stuff gone. This is already dragged on for a lot longer than it should have. I apologise. This is just me saying, don't give up on the D-Pad podcast yet. We've got some good stuff in the pipe. We've got some exciting stuff upcoming. Expect more formal of these, but there'll be actual nitpicks. I've got one for anime on Lolicon. I've got one for artificial boss difficulty where I rip into Kingdom Hearts. I'll have to re-record them, and they'll be different than they were the first time, but it's just... Anyway, please leave a like, comment, feel free to subscribe. I really want to know what you think on this, why you think SJW or social justice is needed in games. I honestly want to know if you disagree with me, because I want someone to test my argument. I want to see someone prove or disprove my point. I want debate. I know it sounds like I'm in a hurricane right now because my mic is picking up a lot of static. I don't know what from. I'm going to try and solve that. Anyway, just please just come and debate me. I want someone to debate with from the social justice side, because they don't debate. They just fling shit till you're gone. And that's not gonna work for me. Gaming's a huge thing in my life and will always be. So yeah, come on, come and debate. I'll be happy to talk it out with you people. Anyway, this is the D-Pad Tom signing off saying, keep the juices flowing.